Osama G123 and you, my humble viewers, like, comment, rate, subscribe, that sort of thing, and if you don't like it, then comment and say I don't like it, more of the rest of the stuff. By the way, before I do this video, thank you to those people who have already given me video introductions for my competition. That is awesome. Please, if you want to do one as well, leave it as a video response. And Osama bin Laden is in fact dead. And that's not a joke. He is actually dead, and lots of people are happy because of it. Because that was the whole reason why it was the retaliation of that, because of 9/11, and Obama said this morning that it's kind of payback. It's not payback. You know, he didn't use those words, but he basically said it's payback for those people that died in 9/11, all the families, and now they can stop grieving because that's, you know, they have got their the comeuppance, the Osama bin Laden. And although that's good news, and although that's a fantastic bit of news for the whole world, it still doesn't detract from the fact that Al Qaeda is still going on. So obviously there's still a war on terror. Don't ask me my views on that. It's take too long to put into this 1 GB memory card. I'm gonna get another one and do like a 21-minute rant about it. Anyway, another thing though, which is going to be a bit worse, is Gaddafi's youngest son has been killed in a NATO airstrike. While this doesn't seem like a massive problem, it is if you look at the social climate that's already in Gaddafi's regime, and his people, his supporters, are calling for revenge. Now this could mean that we go into a land war in sort of the Middle East, sort of the one next to Asia, basically the continent next to Asia, which is a bad thing because there is an unsaid rule that says don't get into a land war in Asia because you will get beaten. And it's completely true. Vietnam, Russia, you don't invade those kinds of places because you do get beaten. Because they know their own turf better than we know it. So, having said that, Gaddafi's son being killed is very, very dangerous, because it could mean that we could get involved in a war that, you know, technically we started. I mean, we supported him when he went into power. We put him in power. We've supported dictators for a long time. Our government, the American government, the United Nations, in fact, supported him. And so I do think that if we do get into a land war, it's going to be horrible, and I'm going to be criticised for saying this, but you reap what you sow. I mean, if you hadn't put him into power and instead installed democracy when you had the chance, and you did have the chance, then maybe, just maybe, we wouldn't be having this war and this bloodshed over something that we instated and we sold weapons to, McCain sold weapons to, and now we're saying that he's bad when we actually did business with him. But I suppose if we stopped doing business with our enemies, then we'd be really poor as a country. So I just wanted to say, I just wanted to tell you guys that Osama bin Laden is dead, Gaddafi's youngest son is dead, so while the Al Qaeda battle draws closer to an end, we still have the Gaddafi and the possible land war in the Middle East to solve. And with the Middle East exploding, what could that mean for trade, like oil prices, like other things that come from that country that we trade with? It could mean that they will explode, it could mean that they will fall, it could be bad, it could be good. But bottom line is, we aren't going to know unless we go over there and fight. And unfortunately that means that we're going to be fighting a war on 3 fronts. So you really got to ask yourself, did we ask for this? I will see you guys later. Please, like I said at the beginning, comment, rate and subscribe, leave me a comment on what you thought of this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Woohoo!